Yesterday, I received my telephone statement for the last month in the mail. And today, I want to go over it right here in this episode. I prefer to receive all my statements by mail if it's all possible, especially when it's offered free of charge. And if it costs additional money or some paperless credits can be used to reduce my bill, then I log into my account and simply print the statement. When I am done reviewing it with all my notes and marks on it, I file it in my financial binder. And today, I will be short and straight to the point. So pull up your seat, get your phone bill out, hold on to your magnifying glass, and let's dive in. Welcome to Simple Money Systems. This is your top podcast for moms with special needs kids who are eager to pay down their debt for a fearless, meaningful life that brings them joy. Hi, Deanna Gallas here. I am the host of this show for exceptional women just like you who are desperate for a debt-free life without going broke. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up your sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom zone with confidence. So, we have 3 lines on our phone bill. Our phone devices are all paid off, and my bill does not show any monthly payments for the phone devices themselves. We do not rent them, we do not pay them on a monthly basis. They're all paid and we own our telephone devices, just to be clear. Okay, my total bill for the month shows $141.80. This is for 3 phone lines. The telephone service statement shows a breakdown of this amount with $134.22 for the 3 voice lines, then 14 cents for one other service charge, and $7.44 for one other one-time charge. Let me sum this up. And all these 3 charges equal to $141.80. And it matches the total bill due for this month. Now, let's dissect the bill summary further down. Let's start with the largest one at $134.22. This charge is for all the plans for all 3 lines. Okay, on the statement, it itemizes like this. The charge for $101.45 for the account plan itself. Then $5.23 charge for the first line voice, and same amount for the second line voice, and $22.31 for the third line voice. Let's sum this up and we come up to the total of $134.22, and yes, it sums up exactly. Now, I have 2 questions about the account plan charge. The first one is about $101.45 amount. What it is exactly for. Then my second question is about the $22.31 charge for the third line. Why it's different from the other two lines charges of only for $5.23 each. And actually, I have a third question here about $5.23 for those two lines. Okay, let's move to the next charge of a 14 cents. On the bill, it showed this charge on one phone line for some type of service. So I want to know for what service I was charged right here. And the third charge of $7.44. The bill states that it was a one-time charge for the account in general. What is it for exactly? I read my phone statement further down in a tiny script, and it reads like this. The taxes and fees below were summarized as line items and included in your monthly charges. Further breakdown of these charges in services shows a Federal Universal Service Fund charge of 14 cents, Federal Universal Service Fund of 4 cents for one telephone line, and regulatory program and telco recovery fee of $3.49 for each of 3 telephone lines. And then there is another charge for 20 cents for the account in general for my old address. I'm not sure why they keep my old address here when I specifically called them about 3 years ago to remove the old address. And now, moving further down my telephone bill, still reading with my magnifying glass. Additional government taxes and fees. Again, showing my old and new address and separate charges for both of these addresses and local sales tax and county 911 for each of the 3 telephone lines. Clear as mud, right? Okay, also the bill statement shows that I used 85.18 gigabytes of unlimited data, then 2,571 minutes of talk, and 1,053 messages. And next to these numbers it reads, but no worries, it's all unlimited, and please see important unlimited plan details below. And this is what I'm doing right here. So, I have a job to do. I need to schedule a time to call my telephone provider with all these questions. Maybe I need to reconsider my plan and make some adjustments to help with my telephone expenses. You might think that I'm just too picky about every cent, but I am the type of a person that needs to know what, why, how, to have peace of mind and some clarity. Can't stand the gray area, especially with numbers when every cent sums up into thousands of dollars, right? Okay. Now, what I want you to do is go ahead and print your telephone statement and go over it just like I did with mine today. Read every single line and pay attention to every penny charged. Also, I want you to read all the tiny scripts, warnings, and other scripts that might be hard to read. I have my magnifying glass on my desk for this purpose. Let me know about your findings on your phone bill. Are you surprised? Maybe confused? What is your action plan and how to reduce some charges for the services you might don't need and maybe you aren't using, so you can save more? And I want to be cautious about smartphone use. Set time off and schedule your days when you take a break from your phone by deleting all apps and simply letting your telephone rest. With many benefits of today's technology, there is a great risk of overuse, misuse, and even abuse of instant information that can be a source of a traumatic outcomes such as cognitive impairment, mental health disorders, addiction and behavioral changes, physical effects, impaired social skills, and emotional dysregulation. I encourage parents to limit their kids' screen time. There is no better learning, bonding, and best relationship time than being there for each other and with each other by playing, running, working, laughing, and even quietly sitting together, holding each other's hands. So improve your family relationships and your health and save some money by limiting the gigabytes and data use on your phone. Now pick up your phone, dial your carrier number, and have a conversation with the customer service representative. Typically, the representatives in my carrier plan are helping and want to work out my questions. I would love to hear your story about your telephone bill. And I invite you to join Simple Money Systems private Facebook community group with like-minded people where you can ask questions, share your experiences in your money journey. And you can get support and accountability there. Check the link below this episode on how to connect and become part of it. Can't wait to meet you there. And if you need help with your telephone and other bills spending, I would be glad to sit with you going line by line over your statements or other bills, untangling questionable charges one by one. To help you create a clear strategy, building your money blueprint that is custom to your family needs, desires, and wants. Check my website for more information at dianagalas.com. Friend, did you enjoy going over my phone bill today? Maybe you felt challenged and stretched. I want you to get serious about your money so you can finally be financially independent. You can make sound decisions so you can truly enjoy living in freedom and, more than that, to be prepared for uncertainties and expect the unexpected with confidence. I would love to hear your feedback and want to ask your favor to share this episode with one person who you know and tell them one thing that caught your attention. I would love to read every word of your 5-star written review just by scrolling down a few episodes in the review section of the iTunes podcast. And if you are a social bee today, take a quick snapshot of this episode, tag me, and post it in your stories. So together, we can share debt-free life filled with love and excitement with many others. Friends, I am so thankful you are with me today. I want to end this episode with This quote by one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Michael Jordan. Quote, I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying. End of quote. Have a blessed rest of the week and looking forward to having you back right here. Thank you for tuning into Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful. I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving the pot of precious gems behind for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? I want you to know that your dedication and hard work, day in and day out, caring for your exceptional child's needs does matter. Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Talk to you soon at the Simple Money Systems.